There's no doubt that GQ America's Men of the Year cover makes some serious waves every year that it's released. But in the many years of the magazine's existence, there have been 8 super special issues where a woman has made it to the front of the covers of the Men of the Year issue for her iconic presence and hard-to-ignore successes in that year. For 2019, that woman is Jennifer Lopez. She's pulled no punches in the year despite the calamitous failure of her Netflix film's second act. The 50-year-old multi-hyphenate managed to pull a massive box office hit from up her sleeve with Hustlers, and she's also generated major Oscar buzz with her performance. She was named GQ's Icon of the Year for a reason. The fact that she is unstoppable in her successes. And we've only got more of her to see in the years to come. What with her upcoming romantic comedy Marry Me and her Super Bowl halftime show performance with Shakira slated for February 2020. Talking about Hustlers to GQ, J-Lo said, "I did it for free and produced it. I bank on myself. That's the Jenny from the block. I do what I want, I do what I love." Moreover, she added that it was an experience seeing women run the show because there were women producing, directing, writing, and starring in the film. J-Lo said, "We've been watching men take advantage of women in movies for a long time, so it was a fun ride to see the tables turn. And with the results like this, we couldn't agree more." But J-Lo isn't the first woman to bring her iconic status to the GQ cover. Let's take a look at all the women who've been on the Men of the Year cover before Jenny from the block. The very first person to break the GQ glass ceiling was Jennifer Aniston all the way back in 2005. She was named Woman of the Year in the issue, which was the 10th year that GQ was doing a Men of the Year spread. The reason? Editor Mark Healy told the early show that it was because of how Aniston handled the split with Brad Pitt in 2005. In the glare of this public breakup, she's been dignified and graceful and respectful of the 5 years of marriage that she did have. A lot of Hollywood marriages these days last 5 weeks, and here is someone who respected that enough to be quiet and honor it. The next woman on the special issue cover was Scarlett Johansson in 2010, which was 5 years after Aniston made her big splash. GQ dubbed ScarJo the Babe of the Year simply because of how the 25-year-old managed to look breathtakingly beautiful every single time. Add to that, ScarJo had also made a strong impression with her acting chops, whether it was with Iron Man 2 or with her hilarious SNL sketches and appearances. Following soon after ScarJo was Mila Kunis, who was on the GQ Men of the Year cover in 2011. She was called a knockout for 2011, and that's purely based off her breakout performance in Friends with Benefits opposite Justin Timberlake. The feature reflected on her then 20-year-old career and the fact that she's made an image of being a no-nonsense and extremely real and relatable performer on screen. It also showcased a fun-loving yet caring side of Kunis that only endeared her to us as a celebrity. Cut to 2012 and Rihanna. After her album Unapologetic came out that year, GQ named her the Obsession of the Year, and rightly so. At 24, she had managed to amass more fame and more accolades to her name than many could dream of. Moreover, she managed to create some serious public controversy without even trying when she spoke about the domestic violence she faced at the hands of her ex-boyfriend Chris Brown and how Drake got into a bar brawl over her. And that year, in 2012, she reminded GQ of the reason why so many loved her and her music. Rihanna said, "I just wanted to have the feeling that brings you out of whatever you're going through. I wanted to spark that fire. I wanted to be real, authentic, and raw." It was 2 years before the next woman made it to the GQ Men of the Year cover, and in 2014, that was Shailene Woodley. The actor and activist was 23 years old that year and had already made a reputation for herself as a formidable performer thanks to The Fault in Our Stars and Divergent, but also became the crush of the year for GQ thanks to her hippie lifestyle. But she told GQ that she doesn't conform to labels people put on her, which is what made her a cut above the rest back in 2014. Woodley said, the weirdest adjustment was to sort of absorb the labeling the press loves to do. Oh, she's this person, she's that person. I'm the hippie who hugs everyone when they meet me. 3 years after Woodley, Gal Gadot made a splash on GQ's covers in 2017. Aptly enough, Gadot was named the Wonder Woman of the Year for GQ, especially since she delivered a superhero smash hit that broke every box office rule in the book. From Israeli soldier to pageant winner to actor, 2017 was the year that Gadot was just getting started in her journey to the top. She said, "I feel like I'm just in my beginning. After 10 years of acting, now I'm starting." Even if she doesn't want to just play Wonder Woman for the rest of her life, we're so glad that she's made the iconic comic book character a respectable and relevant one all over again. And right before J.Lo's scintillating cover in 2019, we saw the powerhouse Serena Williams take GQ's Men of the Year spread by storm in 2018. Dubbed the Champion of the Year for all the right reasons, Serena earned her place on the cover for simply being her undeterred self, being the best tennis player of all time at 36, post-pregnancy and health scares, and still as fettered by losing a match as ever. The cover came her way, especially after the US Open loss to Naomi Osaka, which became a controversial talking point globally. Which of these GQ covers was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, be sure to check out all our other content too, and don't forget to subscribe.